Hi, so this is lesson 2. I've decided that at the beginning of each lesson I'm going to teach you a letter or more of the Russian alphabet and the history behind it. So today I'm going to go over the two first letters of the Russian alphabet, which are A and B, just like in many other languages all over the world. English, A, B, C, blah, blah, blah. Spanish, A, B, And they come from Greek originally, in which they were alpha and beta. But in Russian, in ancient Russia, they became Az and Buki, which eventually turned into Azbuka, which is the name of a book that was made to teach little kids letters. So, with that over, today I'm going to go over it, he, she, and they. So, first of all, it is Ono, and if you see, the first is the Russian lettering, the second is how you say it in English, and the third is the meaning. He is on, she is Она, and they is Они. So, in Russian, all the verbs that follow these often show the gender. For an example, in English, everything is neutral. She sat. You can't, if you just took away the she, you won't know whether it was a girl or a guy or an it or a bird that sat down. But in Russian and some tenses of the verb, you will know. So I will give you a verb which will be to see, and that is Vidit. Vidit. So, in present tense, much like in English, he and she will both have the same verb. He sees, she sees. Он видит, она видит. Now, for they see, it would be Они видят. And for it sees, it would be Оно видит. Видит, much like in he and she. And if you see here, I've underlined the root of the verb, vid. So, the gender starts showing when you go into past tense of the word. He saw, он увидел. Now, she saw, она увидела. Since она ends with a, увидела ends with a as well. They saw, они увидели. Они ends with e, Uvideli has to end with e as well. It saw, Оно Uvidelo. Once again, Оно ends with o, Uvidelo ends with o as well. And this gender thing goes for names, objects, verbs, as you see. For an example, all names for girls, or almost all names for girls, would end with a. And most names for guys aren't going to end with a. They're going to end with a consonant. And objects, it would be stool, chair, is masculine. Окно, window, is neutral. Кровать, bed, is feminine. So you get the gist, and it's Оно, it, он, he, она, she, and они, they. And remember, every verb in past tense referring to it will end in the same last letter as he, she, they, it. Okay, that's it.